Welcome back everyone to my Deity Let's Play as Indonesia. On the last episode we got 4 cities up and going, and we're very close to getting a religion here soon. We're on our way with our archer and spearmen to get this encampment, because 4 different city-states want us to destroy it, so we're on our way there to get that. So let's go ahead and start making some headway towards that. One thing I am going to do here, or have done already before I started, was queue up a couple workers. We're going to need those workers to get Makassar and Surabaya up and running. I'm going to need to save up enough gold to probably buy a library in Makassar. So what I think I'll do is go ahead and start a shrine in that city. It's going to grow really fast. Like really, really fast. But it's not going to have a lot of production. In fact, we may be able to speed this up and get a watermill to help the production out, and then probably a shrine. I am going to get a religion here soon. We got 1 turn on a social policy. I may take aristocracy simply to help out with the National College, which we're going to be behind on getting. One thing I am going to do is buy up these horses to speed the growth and production of this city here. And Surabaya is just going to need to do their own thing. Once I get these horses, I'll probably switch production to grow it a little bit further. But that's basically the turn, so we'll go ahead and continue.
Ireis considerar esta oferta.
Yeah, sure. Let's see. I don't think anybody covets my lands yet. We still need to find other civs, so what I think I'm going to do is move my trireme up here to Byzantium to get it through with open borders. I can't get it yet, but I think they will be able to get it soon. Same thing with Spain. So go ahead and move the trireme that direction. Let's go ahead and pick up aristocracy and continue moving here. Makassar has grown. Looks good. And next turn. And another religion by Spain. Pardon my sniffles here. I've got a bit of a cold, but it's nothing too terrible. Medin has got the fish. Nope, we want to keep working that. I'm half tempted to buy this tile, but I'm really going to need my money. Alright, excellent. It should help out there. Jakarta, are you working all of your food tiles here? Yeah, let's actually switch to this one for now. It will change here in a moment once he's done with the jungle, but that will be won't be for 6 turns. You can pick up a little bit more gold. Encampment's still there. No, Shaka. I'm not giving you an embassy. Ooh, Byzantium, what are you doing with these Dromons? Do not want. And Surabaya, why don't you go ahead and grow a little bit more? So let's see, 19, 18. I actually kind of want you to stop growth for now to be able to build that library faster. We're going to need that. Dan, you're kind of in the same picture. I almost want to buy this tile, but I really need I'm not going to have the money to do that, really, because we need to save it for a library. Spain, look at how much gold Spain has. Holy mother mackerel. Alright, keep moving. Okay. Keep going. Keep going and keep going. Jakarta borders have grown. Medan has grown. Go ahead and keep working that. When does your borders grow next? 10 turns? So 10 turns we can work that. I believe that's the tile you're taking next, isn't it? No? The plains? Really? I wonder why. So we're almost there. I do not want to declare on Portugal. That would be terrible to be a backstabber this early in the game. And now we're not growing in our capital any longer, because we got rid of that jungle. Let's go Archer. Okay, I've already moved you. Keep building that plantation. Now we need to switch this a bit. Not worried about growth at the moment. We need to get that worker out. Spain has denounced an unmet player. And there's our prophet. Let's see what we've got left on the religion front. Not a lot. I could do gain science for missionary or prophets. And probably monasteries. I think that's going to be good. Let's go ahead and start on the monastery path here. We want to get that locked down. We got a technology. What did we learn? I didn't even discover trapping. Well, that was kind of useless, but that's alright. I guess it will help out. Let's go ahead and get up to civil service. We really don't need masonry or construction for anything just yet. So let's go ahead and get up to there. Alright, so my plan, I guess with my religion, is to just keep spreading it to technologies. But yeah, to keep spreading it, I want to get some buildings in those. So those monasteries are definitely going to come first for the faith generation. Okay, let's wait for the archer. And keep moving. Aztecs. Okay, how are you doing, by the way, Monty? You've got an original capital, so you're actually ahead of the curve here. Now, you have rough terrain bonus, so you can stay on... Yeah, you can stay right where you're at. No, Spain, I don't want to declare war on anybody just yet. Now, one thing we don't want to do is have Antwerp steal this from us, so we're going to do just a little bit of damage. Ooh, Catholicism spread. What do they give us here? Where's beliefs? Catholicism. Pagodas and mosques. Awesome, we're gonna get those because we only have monasteries. Let's go ahead and get those pagodas going in Makassar. You're just gonna hold off for now. Nah, I don't want to declare on Oda. It's probably going to be beneficial here is to move my unit around. We got that worker. What should we do here? This city's going to grow quite well. Probably will want to get down to here to Surabaya and maybe work this deer. And then get the gold, perhaps. We're almost to enough gold to buy that library. We don't want that pikeman to attack the barbarians. I'm trying to move over in its way so it can't do so. That's nice. You don't like Portugal. Well, they're my friends, so... Alright, so here's what we're gonna do now. Let's go ahead and attack you. Now, the pikemen shouldn't be able to attack them, hopefully. It'd be really, really awful if so. Let's buy open borders. We take 1 gold? 2 gold? That's fine with me. I gotta get through. Good. Good, good, good. Ah, look at that. That's so nice. And I'm, what, 50 gold off? 25 gold off from buying the library. Now, one of my plans, once I get enough faith to buy these buildings, let me go to it here, is to get up to theology and get the candy. Because once I get some religions in each of my cities, which are kind of happening slowly but surely, we'll get a lot of faith generation that we can just use to spread our religion. and get science out of it. So go ahead and nab that. That's 30 culture. Great. Alright, got this worker ready. Go ahead and build that stable. Dan, you grew. I really want to buy that tile, but that's alright. We got another tile over here. 7 turns for growth. That'll work, I guess. They'll have to. This worker's on his way. I think we'll hook up the mine first, to be honest.
Ireis
And then get down here and hook up the deer. Are there any other ancient ruins? Yes. So we'll go nab those. Met Kaisel, you can head back. And I can trade some things here. So cocoa. One. What do I? Where am I getting cocoa from? Let's see here. Resource lists. Yeah, I've only got one of each. So really ought to go unlock these dyes once Jakarta's ready. And probably send this worker. We'll get some farms going before we send him to Medan. Medan really needs to grow more than anything. So we met Panama. Isabella has declared war on Monty. Well, good for them. Let's go see what Isabella's doing. And you can start moving back. No problem, Byzantium. Let's be friends. Need to make as many friends as possible. They want us to build the Oracle. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. And we got 65 gold. Let's go ahead and buy that library. And I should have enough money to buy that tile I want in Medan. Where am I at here? You're going to get it in 14 turns. Let's buy it and start working it. Then we'll get the citrus. So that's 8 turns on the library. That's going to speed that up a bit. 3 turns, 8 turns. Yeah, so that'll speed up the National College significantly. Where are we at here with the trireme? And now we need Spain for open borders. How about 1? Thank you. Portugal's moving their profits around, I see. Or missionaries, rather. Jakarta borders have grown. It's another hill. Once I get these workers out, things will improve quite a bit. And once we get the National College, I think we're going to need a bit of a defensive military. Just to prepare for Shaka coming across the sea to punish us. He's going to be busy on his own continent, but I wouldn't be surprised if he makes headway over here. I really wouldn't. But let's continue to explore a bit here. Spain is friends with Byzantium. They built Petra. Who's in the lead here? Spain's doing pretty big on the population. Land value is the best. They have the best gold, goods, yields. Byzantium's leading in tech. I'm pretty far behind, but I'll play catch up. Big surprise that Shizulu are leading in military. Is that a surprise for anybody? Didn't think so. Alright, Makassar and Surabaya. You finished the library, so let's go ahead and start to grow you some more. Now you're going to have a fish tile. Probably not worth getting a lighthouse just yet. You do have that wheat, though. Let's get the watermill going, then probably granary into a shrine, I'm thinking. You're going to take a while to grow, but that'll be alright. I do not want to give you an embassy. And was that my nutmeg trade? No. Not yet. you're gonna get probably this other die, so we can trade that away. Medan has grown. Yeah, work that fish tile. You have 10 turns on border growth. Yeah, no thanks. You all just wore it out. I'm over here building up my cities in preparation. So I don't know what kind of victory I'm going for just yet. I mean, it's kind of hard to decide. Now, Milan, could you please maybe move that trireme? Just one tile will help. Thank you. Doing just what I needed you to do. You, I suppose, can wait. Alright, let's start with that worker. Get the dies. Go ahead and start heading back. We need to get a military kind of defending us. 4 technologies. They want 5. Let's stop in and get masonry real quick to try to get that city-state bonus.
Ireis considerar esta oferta?
Okay, so you want 360 gold. Sounds good. Shaka's declared war on Montezuma. We're about to get a golden age next turn. That's going to be awesome. Now we should, this is going to be a hill anyway. We ought to get rid of that to hurry up the watermill. Then we can build some farms. Once I get this citrus tile, we'll probably send this worker over to get that citrus hooked up. So go ahead and chop that down. Alright, Medan, you're good. Go ahead and build me a shrine, then probably a lighthouse for sure. And you don't really need a granary. Then we'll probably build a workboat after the lighthouse. Or actually... let's see here. Yeah, let's go ahead and build a lighthouse first. We'll worry about the workboat after. Getting those windmills or watermills going. Ooh, we got a horseman for free. Can't really complain about that. Let's see. We'll kind of keep him around here, I'm thinking. So let's get him down to Surabaya. You're done there. Go get that camp improved. Belgrade, that's who gave me the new unit. You're just gonna have to chill. Come on, really? There's 30 production. New research agreement. Can I get a research agreement yet? Who was that started that research? Portugal?
Bons dias.
You do not have the gold, but as soon as you do, you call me. You call me, hon. So let's get landed elite, get our growth going. That's going to help out tremendously. Let's get that extra production. So we'll get a shrine going here in a moment. It's a nice little boost with these city-states. It's a shame we didn't ally with them, but it's good nonetheless. It'd be nice when I can get a sea trade route to them. In fact, I should check that. What are good trade routes? Jakarta to Mbanza, Congo, and Milan. They don't want a trade route. Milan doesn't want a trade route. Bogota and Wittenberg, on the other hand. Medan to Bogota would be 5. Wittenberg would be 5.3. We could get allied with Wittenberg. That'd be a faith increase. It would help these buildings out. This should be done. It's 2 turns on this. I think I'm going to put the forest to work on the National College. Get a little bit of a hurry on that. And then finish the watermill in the next 2 turns. So let's just go ahead and do that. We'll move him up to get these horses and citrus. Go ahead and land that. No longer friends with Antwerp. That's not where I wanted to move you. Alright, now we'll switch back to the watermill. National College is going to be quite late. But in retrospect, I've got 4 cities already up and going. They're gonna just grow, 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 grow. So we got extra cocoa. There's the citrus. We'll go hook that up. Once you're done with the dyes, we'll hook up the cocoa. Have another copy to trade away. In fact, I should get rid of that jungle tile just to make sure there's a copy we can... just to try to get this tile. It's not going to grow to Braga. We're going to get that before anybody, really. It'll just be nice to try to force it, basically. Try to force it. Japan doesn't like me. Portugal with the Borobudur. That's a lot of faith Portugal's dishing out. Macassar has grown again. Why don't you work that tile? The cocoa. Workers on their way to the citrus, then we'll improve the horses, and then we'll probably move back to Jakarta. How you doing on that camp? 5 turns. 3 turns. That'll be a dye we can trade away. Watching Portugal's gold a bit here. You're gonna chill. Ivory has ended with Isabella.
Saludos.
That was nutmeg we were trading away.
Continuar.
So, who wants nutmeg? You want it for cotton. Didn't my cities need cotton? My Dan would like cotton.
Bons dias.
Who was it that had the cotton? I swear I just saw cotton. For real? For real? I just saw it.
Oh.
You have cotton. Well, that's kind of lame. It was you, wasn't it? No? I swear I'm not just seeing things. I'll have to go review tape, I guess, and see. I swear I saw 2 copies of cotton. How about Japan? You think maybe? No. I swear. Oh, maybe it was something like this. Maybe that's what I was seeing. That's gonna be pretty embarrassing if that's what I was seeing. But okay, so we got nutmeg. We need to get rid of. Let's go ahead and get that. What's my happiness at actually? 4.
Saludos.
Let's sell that for ivory. That's fine. Keep our happiness from going under. We'll get that plantation. You chill in Surveya. And why don't you head to Macassar? Because my archer is going to go into Jakarta. Losing Milan. Nope. Nope. We're going to wait till my turn to trade this. Montezuma has wine now and he demands cocoa. Jakarta has grown. We want to get this national college up in a hurry, so I'm actually going to work a bit more productive tiles here. I realize my capital is not growing very well, but that will change. Guaranteed.
Saludos.
1 horse? Oh, because I'm using one with the horseman that was gifted to me. You want dyes, and Portugal would like dyes.
Bons dias.
Tell you what, how about we sell this for gold per turn
Prossegui.
to Shaka? Much as I would like the gold from Portugal, I'd rather have their research agreement, since I'll have enough gold to start one. Kinda waiting for that. Surabaya has grown. Good, it's more production. It's gonna help them to grow quite nicely. Got the shrine coming. Keeping an eye on Portugal's gold. And now we need to place some farms. What I could do, actually, instead of the farm, because this isn't going to grow anytime soon, I need to get this watermill going, is chop this tree. I know we're going to need these forests. It's chopped, so we'll just go ahead and chop it. My caster has grown again. This city is huge. It is growing faster than my capital. No Shaka. No Byzantium. I don't want to declare on anybody yet. Pagoda in a couple turns. 1 turn, to be exact. Should be the last pagoda I can actually get. So let's get the mosque next. Chop that forest. It'll speed up the... Could speed up the granary or the watermill. The granary will help this deer and wheat tile. What are you building? A lighthouse. You get a... Switch you to there so you can grow a little bit more. Come on, Portugal. Stop it. Just stop it. What about you? Are you up to research agreements yet?
Μέλημα.
No. You don't have education just yet. So we're going to civil service, and then we'll go to theology and education. Then we're probably going to go to metal casting. We need to get up to education. Yeah, pretty much just next turning here. We haven't got a lot to do. Could use another worker, but we'll worry about that in a moment. For now, we're just trying to grow, grow, grow. Except my capital, that'll grow later. Kind of backwards thought, probably, but once I get these 2 tiles, actually probably once I unlock this tile, I'll move him over here and start working these farms. Get those up on Jakarta. Now let's get started on Surabaya. Surabaya. Where are you getting food from? Oh, the watermill finished. Excellent. Next we'll get the granary going. Got the bananas. This city is going to be huge. Huge, I say. Probably bigger than my capital. In all honesty. Alright, so we're making some progress here. Hopefully we can get this National College up. Now, as for where I'm going to go next, let's see here. Hanging Gardens, Mausoleum, Oracle. Who all wants a trade route? Not going to get any of these wonders, I can tell you that much. They want marble, wine, copper, cotton. You have wine, but I don't think I have anything I can trade. No. I will once I get this cocoa. That's for sure. Jakarta's grown. Excellent. Yeah, let's work that. We'll grow here in a moment. For now, the important part is getting this National College. So there is my spy. It's a pretty early spy. Let's figure out who is leading in tech. So Montezuma, #1 in tech, huh? Who's got the higher population? Spain. Let's spy on Byzantium. I know they have education. Or at least they're close on it. Could spy on Portugal too.
Well.
And there's the medieval era. So I'm a whole era behind. That's not usually good. I might use this city as a guild city. Honestly, because with the cattle, the 2 banana tiles, the bison, it's going to be a nice guild city. Plus there's going to be a forest, grass, and river. They'll have quite a bit of hills, though, to be honest. But for now, you're definitely getting a granary. And then, we'll figure out what's next after. Research agreement. Okay, so next turn... Come on, Portugal. Alright, I'm just gonna give them 17 gold. Or wait, you need how much? You need 92 gold. You need 92? Huh. There's the citrus. Let's hook up those horses, and then we never have to come back to this city. Jakarta finally finished what I needed them to finish. Okay, so you got... Let's see what Jakarta's got here. Stable wouldn't do too well. Granary. Could get the granary, I suppose. Could get another worker, actually. That would help out. And then probably a cargo ship. And once they're done with the cocoa... Which, how close are you? One turn? Good. Now you're going to come over here and start building me some farms. So you became religious from where, though? What religion?
Ήκουσα σε πρέποντα τες αλωτρίας ομιλίας. Με δείξας.
You want my cocoa. Because I just got it. Spain will want it too, though. Yes. You are who I wanted to talk to. And now we could gift Portugal some money to start that research agreement. So how much do you need now? You need 40. So let's give you 40 gold. And then get a research agreement. Looks good. Surabaya has our religion. Fantastic. So, Macassar. Although, they're... Okay, so 2 followers, 1 follower. You could be either or. It'd be nice to spread our religion in these city-states. In fact, that's probably what I'll do after this mosque. The monasteries cost a lot less, so I'm not worried about it, but we're going to get those mosques first in Macassar. Then probably spread over to it and spread our religion over this direction as well. In fact, I might just save up for a great profit for that. We're getting the candies soon as well. We're going to have to build those quickly. But that's probably it, actually. Actually, that's pretty much it. I will continue this episode next time, but for now, thanks for watching. You guys have a good one.